So last video you're going to see in this super floral busybody shirt that I've got on right now. I'm on my day 25 and I am going to talk today about sigils and the Morrigan sigils that I use or have used. One sigil for Morrigan, one sigil for roller derby that I created. So this is my Morrigan sigil. I basically took her name and broke it down the classic way of making sigils. I know that Kellyanne Maddox has a video about sigils, and she links to a really great one. I'll see if I can find both of them and send you on that path if you're interested in making sigils. My cute little book, adorable. So that's my Morrigan sigil. And what I do is, when I have a roller derby game, I take something called my Morrigan oil, and I'm going to make a video of that. And my wrist guard for roller derby ends here. My elbow pad ends here. Right here, I draw it, big, thick, black marker. And that's on my left side, because I always like to think of me being on the right of the Morrigan in battle, like on her right flank, whatever you want to call it. And then, because I'm right-handed, I put this one, which is originated from the words roller derby machine, on the opposite side, big, black marker right here. And people ask me if they're tattoos, and I say no. And people ask me what they mean. I say mind your business. Because, you know, even in an accepting world like roller derby, something like witchcraft is not necessarily something that's in the forefront. A lot of my teammates are down. I have some other, you know, witchy chicks on my team that we kind of talk. We're comfortable with each other talking about it. But most of everyone else is either atheist, agnostic, nothing, something, or we have a couple that are like Christian youth leaders as well. So, you know, it takes all people. So those sigils, I use the, I guess it's like the old school method of doing it. And I will show you some of my old notes because I have them all here. So this is where it started. I have roller derby machine. And what you do is then you take out all the vowels, cross off all the vowels, and then you have just the consonants. Then if you have any doubles of the consonants, you strike them out. And then you break them down even farther. Let's see if I can find it. Into a series of, I'm not prepared today, like sticks and bumps and loops and things like that. So then you get to this stuff where you're trying out different designs. I didn't like that because it had a heart on it and all this stuff. And you finally come down to where you have all these different just things. And those are the ones that I liked after all of my getting down to it. And it became this, or more, in a more neat thing. This for roller derby machine, like I said. Roller derby machine. I like how I mumble. And this one is just Morrigan. And it chose not to do the Morrigan, just Morrigan. Just so it could be a more primitive kind of design, just very simple. Something that I could commit to memory, not always have to have my little book of things. I don't have a book of shadows or a book of mirrors. I have a book of things. So this is everything from my sigils to some spells and some oils, some recipes, some mojo bag stuff, all the way on up to the, you know, the benefits of apple cider vinegar, whatever. So that is my view on sigils. I feel like they're powerful. I take my Morrigan oil, I draw them there first before I leave my house. That obviously kind of dries, gets sucked in. Then I draw on top of it with the black magic marker. I draw both sigils, one on my left side pads and skate, and my right side pads and skate on my helmet as well. And because I associate lavender with the Morrigan, I have these lavender mints that they sell at this local like organic store that I shop at sometimes, and I will chew them incessantly before a bout and during a bout, actually, because of mouth guard makes your breath gross. And anyway, and you're in close quarters with people, and I hate to smell what everybody had for lunch before a game. So I don't need anybody smelling what I had, which is usually a Wawa drink, which I can have on July 4th. after my 33 days with the Morrigan is over and my sacrifices for the month is complete. And I do plan on, I used to get one every single day. But for me now, this 33 days holds something that now I'll only get those when I really, really, really want one. Or on roller derby days, like a bout day or a practice day, I can get one. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about my sigils and the process. Coming up, we have some incense, some oils, a mojo bag, meditation, a salt soak recipe that I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I'm going to do it all tomorrow and then post them in succession on the days, and my guided meditation, my roller derby pump up video that I watch and listen to on the way to games and things like that, and then my final reflections. So yeah, make a sigil, it's rad, and I'm going to find those links and put them in the down bar.